The worst medical advice ever given might have come from this ancient Egyptian papyrus. It's called the Basel Papyrus because it's held in the museum in that city in Switzerland. And it was written around 1800 BCE, so it's about 3,500 years old. That's pretty old. But what makes it so fascinating is that it contains some of the earliest known medical writings ever discovered, and it's all about women's health. It's basically a how-to guide for treating 8 different female complaints, like a lost period, painful intercourse, vaginal discharge, infertility, and more. Now, these are real problems that affect lots of women, so you'd think that this papyrus would be a treasure trove of helpful information. But that's not at all what's in here. I mean, some of the remedies are just plain weird, like the treatment for a woman who's having her first menses. The author says to give her a drink made of ground-up bat wings and the heart of a gazelle. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help, especially since bats can carry diseases like rabies and Ebola. Not exactly the best medicine, and a lot of the treatments in here are just flat out wrong. For example, one of the complaints listed is a woman who has a lump in her breast. It says to treat this, you should put a burning red hot stone on your breast. Yeah, that sounds like a really bad idea. Putting hot rocks on your body isn't medicine, it's torture. It's most likely that this papyrus is actually doing more harm than good, which raises an important question. Where did these ideas come from? Unfortunately, we don't know for sure, but it's believed that these treatments were passed down from female healers to their students and then eventually written down on this papyrus. But because they were based on beliefs rather than facts, the treatments were often ineffective or even harmful. It was until the late 1800s that we started to understand the female body better, and that these kinds of harmful treatments were finally put to an end. So, this ancient papyrus is a reminder of how far we've come in understanding the female body, but also of how much misinformation there is out there. Always be careful about who you trust for medical advice. Thanks for watching this episode. If you liked learning about the Basel Papyrus, then check out the playlist where we talk about other crazy medical history, like the time a doctor literally sucked the poison out of a patient's wound. Yikes! See you next time!